The rumor coming out of New York is that Trump's criminal conviction in the hush money case is about to be vacated by the judge. This was the case in which Trump was tried for making a legal payment to Stormy Daniels in consideration for a non-disclosure agreement. That agreement was negotiated by his lawyer, and his lawyer advanced the payment required by the contract. Then, Trump's bookkeeper reimbursed the lawyer. When the bookkeeper logged the payment in the company ledger, he used a software program. The program had a drop-down menu to categorize company payments. The bookkeeper chose legal expense since the payment was being made to a lawyer. This administrative act, in which Trump was not involved, was factually accurate and had no material consequence in the company's accounting. For example, it did not change the bottom line, nor did it change any of the tax liabilities. Furthermore, Trump's company is private and has no duty of any public disclosure. Finally, even if this was an error, a proper response of the government would have been to permit an amendment. But the fanatics at the DA's office wanted to get Trump so badly that they filed a criminal case. Almost every objective professional who looked at the case agreed that it was legally unsound. Sadly, the judge, an elected Democrat, put his thumb on the scale and did everything he could, including violating several ethical rules, to make sure that Trump was convicted. And Trump was convicted. This allowed the Democrats to refer to Trump as a convicted felon while they tried to stop him from returning to the White House. Like all states, New York has a procedure by which a person who is wrongfully convicted can have the conviction vacated. One of the enumerated grounds for such an order is that the judgment was obtained in violation of a constitutional right. We don't need to waste time on the specifics, but there were many constitutional violations in the trial of the case. The point is that these violations were obvious at the time they were being committed. Unfortunately, the corrupt judge cared only that Trump be convicted. However, now that Trump has been reelected, the judge appears prepared to recognize at least some of the DA's abuses and some of his own errors, vacate the conviction, and permit the DA to dismiss the case. This is sick. The Democrats always prattle on about the rule of law. This is supposed to mean that we, the people, will be ruled by our laws. If we have a legal dispute, we should be able to look in the books and see what the law is, and then make a logical analysis of the dispute. But that's not what the Democrats mean. What they mean by the rule of law is that when they rule, the law is whatever they say it is. Mind you, these are the people who suffer from vapors when they worry about their democracy, which is ironic, because they could hardly do more to destroy trust and faith in the institutions of our democracy than to pervert the law for a perceived political advantage. This is patently un-American. I like to believe that justice prevails. Perhaps it is justice that Trump won the election in spite of the lawfare, and that he will also probably win all of the malicious, baseless lawfare itself.